Lama Tumba Thubten Jin Japan Tachumba Yang Tapan Sobe Santi Ananda Jado Damba Davar Japa Jiten Jimba Jibun Deve Galu Jiva Adam Enam Je Tumba Sange Thubten De Panjava Chaya Dubhala Chaba Choda Jabu Lama Tumba Thubten Jin Japan Tachumba Yang Tapan Sobe Santi Panjava Chaya Dubhala Chaba Davar Japa Jiten Jimba Jibun Deve Galu Jiva Adam Enam Je Tumba Sange Thubten De Panjava Chaya Dubhala Chaba Lama Tumba Thubten Jin Japan Tachumba Yang Tapan Sobe Pada Jato Damba Davar Japa Jiten Jimba Jibun Deve Galu Adam Enam Je Tumba Sange Thubten De Panjava Chaya Dubhala Chadala Chado Gabda Jiva Jinjira Kanse Kanye To Jidum Satin Dela Kumba Dimbo Nangani Jiten Yedekeba Jola Chadalo Nanda Kunga Zoso Nanda Kunga Chodo Suvawa Yeche Jato Seche Lumboja Chava Jiten Sunala Meva Kumbo Chungi Jola Chada Chado Chava Chimen Dave Jasato Chava Jola Chadola Ngandura Jira Seba Suma Chinyeme Jechen Jola Chadola Tabenda Chava Jukebe Nipone Chichitu Chuchu Chichu Jola Chuna Chava Layanda Lama Tala Radune Chinge Tamba Indi Chadala Dula Sange Tamba Indi
Thus three like you, the three worlds are not. In harmony, wise one, to you I prostrate. The Savior having great compassion, the Teacher having all understanding, the field of merit with qualities like a vast ocean. To you, the one gone to thusness, I prostrate. The purity that frees one from attachment, the virtue that frees one from the lower realms. The one path, the sublime pure reality, to the Dharma that pacifies I prostrate. Those who are liberated and who also show the path to liberation, the holy field qualified with realizations, who are devoted to the moral precepts. To you, the sublime community intending virtue, I prostrate. Do not commit any unwholesome actions. Engage in perfect wholesome actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star with effective view, a butter lamp flame, an illusion, a dewdrop, a water bubble, a dream, a lightning, a cloud. See all causative phenomena like this. Through these merits may sentient beings
that's right. So we meditate on this precisely as Buddha taught. The end of the Dhamma Kara Sutra, Vajrakara Sutra, Buddha taught the very essential meditation and the life. Very important to do. Yeah. So the suffering of samsara comes from the attachment. Attachment to samsara, pleasure, samsara, perfections. Yeah, and then of course the root came from the ignorance, wrong concept. The root, very root, not knowing that what is the I. what is not this I, the I that we always point out here, this, or something, I love, I love, or something like that, or you don't do that, I'm unhappy, you don't say that, but usually this, something you love, or something, you point, you point not the head, but in West, male talks the head, the brain, but it doesn't point. When you say I'm happy, I'm not happy, or somebody complained to you, somebody praised you, you don't say I, Don't say, oh, I'm very happy, you don't say that. Oh, I'm so unhappy, you don't say that. We point here, why? Why? That's a big question, huge question. I'm asking. When you talk about mind, brain. But when you say, I'm happy, I'm not happy, never to point to the brain. Poor God, brain is completely left out, and then you point here. You don't point to the feet, or fingers, or ears, nose. Oh, I'm very happy. Oh, I'm very happy. Oh, oh, I'm very sad. You see? You see, why? Why? Brain, you never point the brain. Why? Oh, you have to research. You have to check. Let's see. Yeah, I'll tell you. I want to tell you. I wanted to bring His Holiness this science mind in Sarah, but I dare not to bring. My mind was not brave, so I wanted to bring it this. What do the Western scientists think? Without brain. Two human beings without brain. In Tibet, where I lived 3 years, Pagri, near Tomo, near Bhutan. My guru, Japje Song Rinpoche, past life, was there, and he saw one man without brain, without a head. So, Zamba put here in the spoon, food, Zamba, like this, here in the throat, put Zamba. Oh. And then this person rubs his stomach, he wants to be in the sun, cold or hot. So his finger, see, his hands show signal, rubbing or some, so that, like that, sit down. So you see, that's not the reason why my guru tell me a lie, you see. You understand? The song with the Lama. Like ancient Indian Pandit, like that. Oh, so then when I came to America, I have a collection of teachings of great Lama Brahmdo, Kung Tang Kun Chok Tembe Dome, Kung Tang Kun Chok Tembe Dome. Great Lama Brahmdo, in his collection of teaching, he saw one man in Amdo without a head. It is mentioned there in his teaching. Oh, then what? Western people, the West, what scientists will say, will comment, being alive, not dead, not cut, no, born like that. So yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to bring it to the question, but I was not ready to mention this or to bring up, you see. So I wanted to know how their comments, you see. But I mean, you see, yes, I have in my iPad, but I don't remember the whole story. One chicken, somebody had a chicken a long time ago. Somebody had a chicken in America. Oh, I don't know which, America? America, yeah. So he won't kill the chicken. He cut the head. He cut the head. But he cut the head. That main body, soul moving. That's what it. Head mind, the main body, and so little 3 years. Do you remember 3 years? Then he took the chicken around the world to make money, I think. Went around the world, tickets and things. Huh?
He took it on a sideshow, different fairs.
What show?
Sideshows.
Slideshow. Yeah. I drew him in my iPads. That story. Big picture also I have. So he was feeding with the injection for 3 years, and one day I don't know what he missed. I don't know what happened, and he died. 2-3 years without head. Oh. You have to know these things. Then you say, oh, this is superstition. Oh, superstition. You say, I mean, you can say like that. I mean, that we hear is also superstition. That you are here, that you are in America, superstition. That you are here, you see him in Rinpoche, superstition. And then, mother, sister, and the superstition, this superstition is something which don't exist. That one. Kasuri. Yeah, Kasuri. Yeah. Seksa. No, there many things. In the evening time, in the road, piece of rope curled, The evening time, so your eyes bad, your eyes senses bad, and then couldn't see very clear, and you see, because the evening time, because of sunset, and so then you see the snake. You rule out snake, so what you call snake. You label your mind a label snake, and then labeled and bleed in your label. Then next thing appears snake, and the real snake. Then so afraid, and then you see, like that superstition like that. But it's not there. There is no snake from beginning to end of that thread, that rope Trinity snake. So then you come closer, either with a light or something. Then they run around a snake. Now, I think Italy, I think, I don't know, pizza, I'm not sure what it is. So anyway, I'm sure I did made it, but I thought there's a lady standing at the shop. I thought at the beginning. They want to come nearby, it was a mannequin. It was made of wood, mannequin. So, we have to learn these things. So anyway, what's that? All of that, I mean, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I saw all those things. Oh, so since I did mention, and now I'm talking about ignorance, so I can mention the quotation from Bodhichitta Lama. Timu mbote rabriji, lusem tata chivi nangzue la. Genau. 무슨 타들지 남도나 what comes dembersune 동원순 last one 동원순 앙다 진 course only the one before that do not remember. 얼른 탈저치에 낭수라. 뭐 냐베 두를 지른게 동어 순지 나라 찐거 어디 때문에 못 버티게 잡지지. 하다. 무슨 타주시에 낭조나 그다 덴버슨 좀 타자지 낭초라 나오냐면 오래 나오냐면 도를 지룽 동원선지 안자 쟁고 어데 나오냐면 도를 지룽 동원선지 안자 쟁고스 그다음 so from So I mentioned about the snake already, for example. So the meaning is this, timu mumbat rabriji. So that's talking about ignorance, meaning the ignorance, and the darkness, the example. Rabru is a defective view. Defective view. You know, you see when you close the eye, I mean not close complete, but if you close you don't see. you open you little bit close. Little close your eye, then you see in the view, you see many things. Hairs curled, and going up and down, and you see when you not completely closed, but maybe half closed or something. You see in the view, there's a lot of hair. Sort of curled or going up and down, but it's not that. You see? It is mentioned in the text, only eating food, hands falling down. The example given. That's so you see, example of a hallucination. So that's explain the text. So, Rabrib, Tibetan word Rabrib, I translate defective view. The Geshe during the course, I don't remember the English word, but anyway, that according to my karma, what I hear, that was true to my karma. So anyway, defective view, you see. So of course, I see, for example, in Nepal, in my room, then when the airplanes from the monastery, when I see the airplanes coming down or going around, I see kind of, well, not very near, but far. I see two airplanes at the same time going, but it's a rabrib, defective view. You see the one moon, but you see two moons. Like that, you see, very distance. So, anyway, it's not that. They motivate Rabriji. So, do that. Listen, takter, nang chulang. So you see, I already explained the example. The snake, see the rope. But you see the meaning is the mind and body, the aggregate. The base. The base to be labeled I. Listen, takter, nang chulang. So then that is like the a piece of rope there curled. It's like a snake. To that vision, your view, then you see, you call it snake. You label snake. Then you believe in your label. You see, you believe in your label. Then next second appeared as a real as a snake. As a snake appeared. And then that appeared not merely labeled a snake, but it appeared as a real snake from there. Real snake is from there, not from the mind, not from your mind, not from your concept, from the object side. Real snake. You say, then believing that. Then now believing that's real. Then fear comes. They want to kill that snake or run away or whatever. Try to catch whatever you can do. So run away. So the meaning is you see the Buddha mind, the aggregate, the Buddha mind is there. So then mind thinking of that made up the label I. Merely imputed the I. Mind think of that. Made up the label I. So merely I is merely imputed by the mind. Then you see, next second, by believing that, next second, it has to appear to you. The I has to appear to you. So how does it appear? So reality is merely labeled by the mind. Merely labeled by the mind. That's what just happened a second before. That's the reality. And also forgot that your mind merely inputs that now, 1 second before. You see, that's also. So, you see, if it appears to me labeled mind, that's the correct view. Unmistaken view, correct view. See? So, or to appear the I merely labeled by the mind, and then you see to have that correct appearance, right view, then then that means you don't have the negative imprint on the mind left by the past. Ignorance, holding truly existence, holding I, especially I is holding truly existence, was not, and holding it exists from its own side. It exists by itself. Or the everyday language where we use real I. So that ignorance will believe that left negative imprint on the mind. So you see, so if we didn't have that negative imprint on the mind, totally seized by actualizing limited path, which is your own mind, path to enlightenment. So then, actualized path, there is a complete the path, limited path. The obscuration, subtle obscuration, totally eliminated, totally ceased. Then you see there's no subtle negativity, negative imprint. So there's nothing which projects hallucination, dualist view, hallucination. You see, that the I is truly existent or existing from its side, existing by nature, real. There's nothing which decorates that. You see, there's nothing there which projects that hallucination on the I that which you have made labeled. Just right now, second before, your I, your mind, merely imputed the I. So there's nothing project, decorate the hallucination. You see, it's clear. So just now your mind merely imputed, so it should appear merely in mere name. Reality. So that's only for the Buddhas. That's only for the Buddhas, Buddhist view. But we haven't actualized, most of us, we haven't actualized, remedied the path to enlightenment. You see, that which is our own mind. So which seizes this which sees the dualist mind, this kind of negative imprint. The negative imprint, you see, has a subtle, they could say, negative imprint, yes, led by ignorance. You see, on the mind, on the mental continuum. So, there, so, you see, not only the I, so aggregate, then you see, for example, then first principle the I. So, just second before, merely imputed I, merely imputed by your mind. Then immediately, negative imprint projects the truly existing I, the existing promise, existing by nature, the real, every day our language, real I. Project created the hallucination. Then not only that, not only appearing, but believed that 100% true. That 100% true. No doubt. So then there's all that. That's real I. Then like, after you label snake, believe in it. It appeared from there. It came from the mind, but you don't, you see, well, as you drawn Dharma, as you drawn philosophy, you not check. You have no idea. Just came from your created by your mind. No idea. So really came from a side. Wow, that's real snake. See that fear. So by believing the real I, or the real I, you see, after mere imitation, then projected real I. So you see, projected real I. So you see, in Dharma text, in the philosophy text, Dharma text, you see, in the teachings. Emptiness on the I. Emptiness on the I. Emptiness on the table. Emptiness on the vase, on the pillars. You see, on the phenomena. Emptiness on the phenomena. See, so one time, in terms of Bodhichitta, I want to ask to Geshe Kecho, one old Geshe, very sincere, very good. He was a resident teacher at Bodhichitta, Dhammsala. So I went in the room. Normally I don't go. I went in the room and asked, what is the way of expressing in the text? Emptiness on that Chechen, on that phenomena. I want to ask, what's the meaning of that? Kechwa said, means that phenomena is not, it's empty. Means that phenomena is empty. He just said that. But you see now, it makes a big sense. On the text it says, and it's on the phenomena, on the I, on the phenomena. Makes big sense. So you see, first, I merely am imitated by your mind. Okay? First, see the base there. I merely imitated my mind. Then, on top of that, immediately next second, project. Wrong view, real I, which is not there. So emptiness on the I makes huge sense. Do you understand? Makes huge sense. Yes, it is saying empty, but it is to test the waves. Because you see, it's like this. You see? Truly existent. Wrong view, hallucination, projected on that. What exists? The mere label I. You see? So that doesn't exist, it's not there. The total hallucination. So, you see now, emptiness on that. Emptiness on that. Absence of that. That is the ultimate nature of the I. See, you understand? Makes a huge sense. What it says on the phenomena, emptiness on the phenomena. That's a huge sense. So like that, you see, now that is total hallucination. You see? Like similar as I said, in the text, I dropping hairs dropping the food. You see, similar. What I explain, when you close the eye, live it down, then you see all kinds of hairs, going up and down, all kinds of hairs. I don't know what to say, but the things going up and down. But when you open the eye big, then it's not there. Exactly same. So exactly same as mirage. You cross the sand, and the sun heat beams hit on the sand. You know there's no water because you just came from there. But you look back, you see you have the vision of water, mirage. Now exactly same. The real I, real you, real I, exactly same. If you think the evolution, how the evolution of the I, how it's created by your mind. You understand? You can see the words in Dharma text. So precise. I mean, and then I say, yeah, like that, you see, same. And the aggregates, for the mind, the aggregates, same. Made impute about the mind. Right after that, second, then projected the wrong view. This real aggregates, real body mind, aggregates. Oh, then, you see, then you see, same thing, you see. So, yeah. Need culture. Can do better to Matuna. You see, now you understand how the real I is a hallucination. You see, hallucinate to you, the real I. And that, make sure that you understand what I said. It's so important. Once you understand that's hallucination, then in the teachings, the rest, there's so much talk about, so much elaborate, then you understand how it is a hallucination. Hallucination, then like dream. You see, when you recognize dream, or that time, dream, you see, appeared real, but it's not there. You become American president. You dreamed American president when there's ocean. What is that? What? Auction? No, auction. Election. You dreamed American president, and then you have all the government and the people. I don't know all that thing. I don't know. But when you woke up, you're not American president. When you woke up, you're just a simple person in the bed. So when you recognize dream, same, exactly same, was teaching. This verse is what Buddha said. You see, the phenomena, viveka. The phenomena. Yeah, you see, it's that like dream, that. You see, So anyway, just so you see, so then we understand better Heart Sutra when you read Heart Sutra. Then you see, six sense objects, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object. And tangible object, then you see, which are not there, then other, six sense objects, which is not the five. So the kasure. Your mind will impute. You see, all these things, six sense objects, your mind merely imputes. You see, at start, your mind merely imputes. While looking at the base, mind is merely imputed. The form, sound, in a different base. Form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, all like that, you see, merely imputed. You see, so they are merely imputed. So next second, then they all appeared. Then they all appeared real. Next second. So that times, we're not aware. Many of us we're not aware. So appeared real sound. So the real form, the sound, real smell, real tangible object, all that. You see, everything. That's real. Imagine your hallucination, your whole world, hallucination. You create a hallucination world. You create your hallucination world. You see? So now here, look here. Look here. You see me, the real one, which is hallucination. I see you real one, which is hallucination. I see my chatting house, the chatting, this the blackbird from its own side. Hallucination, light, the light, you see, from its own side. Real light, everything, real light, real from the flowers, real one from the, real one from there. So everything is hallucination. So, Heart Sutra says, no form, no sound, no smell, no sensible, no object, no breakfast, no lunch, no dinner, no birth, no death. You understand? Makes a great sense. No means the hallucination, not the one in middle level, but the after middle level, what happened? What you create the whole world hallucinate, or that one. Makes great sense test. There is not, you feel lonely and you fill up the time, read, not that. No. It's from Buddha teaching, wow, to cut the root of samsara, root of depression, root of cancer, it's nothing. Root of whole, 6 realm, hell, hungry, what's animal, all the details explained. But some to think about. To general renunciation to your samsara, to this rising attachment, renunciation, happy mind, inner happy mind, renunciation, and to general. By understanding other suffering, this general compassion. That for that reason, need to understand suffering others to double compassion. How that you bring everyone to enlightenment, freedom, ocean, samsara, bring everyone to enlightenment through the Buddhahood. Wow, for that. Understand? You understand? So, Kasure. So you see? So, you see here, we create everything. We create hallucination. You create your hallucination world. Hallucination world. You are. Oh, that's meditation. Wow, amazing. Sutra. Wow, Buddha's teaching. Straight, showing the reality. What is the false? What is the correct in your life? What is the false in your life? What is the correct in your life? To learn your mind. Your hallucination, your all the suffering, from where it came. And how to stop all the suffering? By cutting, eliminating root of samsara, the ignorance, this grasping, holding I phenomenon as truly exists, was not. Believing real was not. Well, there's no such thing. Understand? So how to eliminate root of suffering, oceans of suffering of samsara. How to eliminate the root, the ignorance. Holding the true legs in the world not. Well, there's no such thing. You see? It's incredible meditation. Unbelievable meditation. Then you see all the senses, 6 senses. Sand, hallucinated. We are hallucinated. The object, we are hallucinated. Mind, with perceived object, we are real mind, or we are totally hallucinated. So anyone who's Buddha, you who are Buddha, then of course you don't have that. That. So the elements come the elements, what our sutra goes, briefly what goes through. It's unbelievable meditation. Meditate on our sutra. Straight. You see? Show the reality. It's not just to fill up the time. You feel lonely and they fill up the time, not like that. To read out, so you fill up the time, you feel lonely, not like that. Or just a custom, or Buddhists have to recite. Not like that. They're really amazing. So you see, it's unbelievable. Even 5 minutes, or even 1 minute, meditate on Hatsuda. So unbelievable. And then even 2 days weekend, doing retreat on Hatsuda, meditation. 1 week retreat on Hatsuda. 1 month. Hatsuda is some meditation, you see, until you achieve enlightenment. Yes, to realize emptiness, then to develop the wisdom. Then you have to cease, then you have to actualize all this path, 5 paths in Burmese water, then the Tantra path, but the basis ultimate wisdom realizing emptiness. They have to cease all the defilements. Each path has to remove its own defilement, you see, and that directly eradicate or they cease by the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness by that. So you understand? So without realization emptiness, even you have bodhicitta, even you have actualized bodhicitta, but if you don't have wisdom realizing, ultimate wisdom realizing emptiness, so there's nothing that which ceases the delusions directly. So there's nothing, so you cannot achieve enlightenment. So as someone has always emphasized, that's so, you can see now importance, the meditation, the realization. So important. Oh, so you see mindfulness everyday life. Alert awareness, mindfulness in everyday life. Oh, you see, everyday life practice, mind living the practice of heart life. So all of that, you see. Well, I think then you see, from there, after recognizing that real I is a hallucination, how that is a real hallucination, or then you see, after introducing what is the root of samsara, this ignorance holding the I truly exists, while there is no such I, all is totally empty of real I. So the Kasuri, then you see, after that, then, for example, just to mention after all that, you see, you are walking at the beach. So there are so many people naked. You see, one tiny thread cover the body. So anyway, you see, they're trying to enjoy, they're trying to enjoy. You walk around and meditate. You walk around, but your mind is meditation. You see, three types of meditation are structured. So one, you see, very effective. Oh, the I who's walking, real I, hallucination. Not there. Your hallucination. Like Miraj explained to you. Then, Krishna. Like a dream. Like the dream, you recognize the dream, that one. Because if you don't recognize it, you will believe everything is so real. You see, but you recognize the dream, or that one. So there are many other examples. So, you see, I was walking. Then, action walking, again real, hallucination. 1 minute, a dream. Then sand, beach sand, again real beach, real sand, hallucination. All those negative people, real negative people, hallucination, my hallucination. My hallucination. Hallucination. Like mirrors I explained, to light dream. Appeared, it was not there. Real thing appeared, but not there. Oh, that you walk with this awareness. Even you go to beach, I'm saying. That doesn't mean everybody have to go to beach to meditate. No, I'm not saying that. Rather we finish the talk here, then go to the beach. No, I'm not saying that. But that was that time. Of course you can meditate, not time. Not time. One day, in Spain, I went in Spain, what is it called? There's one place in Spain, not Ibiza. I don't know what it's called. What's called that? Well, there's Indian man who lived in London. Then he lived in Spain. Huh?
Canary Island.
Yeah, Canary Island. So I got late. Well, we have to drive on the mountain, and there's a restaurant, and there's I think, but people go, for enjoyment for such things. So I got a little bit late. So when you drop there, it's night time. It's all black, dark, So I said, yes, nighttime view, you don't have daytime. If you go in daytime, you don't have the nighttime view. So we had something, I don't know, food in the restaurant. Then we came back. But we drew mantra. Did we drew mantra? Yes. On the road. Yeah. Mantra in the road, on the stone. That's good. And so mantra in a spray. We bought spray, but they might be there. I'm not sure. Spray. So he bought spray, the Indian man. So I wrote some verse from Bodhichitta, but that Indian man was standing in the road watching with the cars coming. And that's a spray, stone wall. I thought I did that. But it was Greece. But I didn't have any equipment. I did in this Australia, this huge rock, the huge ice rock. We went. It's on the way to Nepal, so we went. Harvey was with me, so during salt, hike was salt. We went a little bit high and not on top. Some place we stopped with salt. He was attacked by ants. That time I wasn't I think maybe and then I write some message on the rock. They were standing there. He was standing there to see other people coming up. So I write a message, but that wasn't very clear, so I write with strong. So some message from Bodhichitta. So then Raja and Harvey, 12 you and on top next day or same day next day. Put his own portrait there. Put his own portrait on top, asking people to help Tibet. Because many people go. They go with the rakso, you know. They go so easily on the rock, you know, so easily. I can't do that. Somehow, yeah, maybe more heavy naked karma than din. I think. Yeah, couldn't work. Yeah, so that time there was riots, first time riots in Tibet, Lhasa. Monk burned police car or something. Then he was carried by the Tibetan people around the Chokan in Tibet. It was first time riot. Yes, because that happened. So we put his own photo, dropped that, and asking people to help Tibet. So, what was I saying? No, the purpose is depend with mantra, but you know, it helps the people to. That was not so clear. That's the Australia on the rock. But you see, they see, they're able to see that it purifies their mind for many eons, negative karma, or you know, purifies the heavy negative karma, kill the father, mother, arhat, cause blood, Buddha, Asanga, so. Oh, there's a great benefit in it. Plant seed of enlightenment, all like that. So that was the benefit to the people. Without need to explain, just seeing, they get the benefit. So anyway, so that one meditation, you see, I'm just using as beach as an example. So everything's hallucination there. Water, real water from there. Everything. So awareness, work, your mind meditation. Meditation, oh, it doesn't have to sit, oh, the close eyes, I don't know what, you know, not that. So called question of the mind meditation. So let's see. And then the other one, while you're working, everything. Look at all the yourself, action, object, everything. So look at hallucination, awareness and hallucination, as it is hallucination. You see? So that's so good. So there's no any clinging. There's nothing clinging, nothing to get angry, you understand? Even for the time being. So it's something very interesting for you. Very interesting life. Very enjoyable life. Oh, you understand? Oh, how to enjoy the life. There. How to enjoy life. Dharma. There. See? You have to know how to enjoy Dharma. Say, practice Dharma. No Dharma, not only reciting. Never think not only reciting. Oh, even you do. I'm lazy, most lazy in reciting. So they can say. Then you see, So next one, how everything empty. They realize empty. Is anything what up here? Something real or empty. That's not the awareness. That's the mindfulness, meditation. That's one. Then another one. Let's see. Practice mindfulness. That I who is walking merely labeled by the mind. Existing mere name. Action walking, merely labeled by my existing mere name. The road, beach, naked people, water, other middle levels about the mind. Or there's exists mere name. So awareness in mere name. That's. You see? Even you go for supermarket, department stores, there's nothing to buy, but you go inside for meditation. What I explained, the 3 types of meditation, you do in the department store, supermarket. If there's nothing to buy, you walk around with these 3, with any of this meditation, So when awareness in the hallucination, looking at it, the hallucination, that which is hallucination. Well, that's so good. That's so good. You see, while you're buying, you meditate. While you're buying, pay money to a sugar bar. You see, everything appear truly existent while they're not. You understand? While they're nothing, while they're not. Like that. Real money, which is not there. Life, all like that to enjoy. Enjoy the really inner happiness. That's really fantastic. Your life really enjoy inner happiness. No attachment, kasure, so unbelievable strong attachment, really suffering so much on the basis of a hallucination, believing real the hallucination, the attachment rising, and where the ignorance belief is, or then you follow that belief, all the hallucinations real, action object, or then everything real, then the basis of that attachment rises. Then attachment is so strong, then don't want to be separated away from that, then you separate, so much suffering, then like oil stuck on the paper, like that, you see. Then attachment and on the basis of a hallucination. Believing real, then so much additional suffering. Then anger comes, then even the object is before inseparable. I'm the person, you met, the object on the basis of real person, real beauty, real beautiful, or the real beautiful guy, or whatever the other. Believe that real, then attachment is inseparable. That kind of You can't stand, so painful, can't stand even 1 hour not seeing that person. Always want to be with that person. But then morning like that, evening or first hour like that, second hour, then you see, angry. Then you don't want even 1 hour, minute, second with that person. You don't want. It's like you are in prison. Being physical with that person is like being in prison. Like being in prison. So you're only thinking how to be free from that man, that woman or that man, how to be free. You see, so that is your nirvana. Your nirvana if you are free from that guy or that woman. So like that, you see. Then totally change over that. Anyway, so all this delusion rises on the basis of ignorance projected this hallucination, believing the real, what is believed by ignorance. On that basis, then all the delusion rises. Pride rises, jealous mind rises, everything, on that basis. That's what I explained, Lama. Tsongkhapa teaching that, so you can see now, all the delusion that rise, everything is totally wrong. You can see now. It's all built up on the object of ignorance. What beliefs? So by realizing that object of ignorance is totally empty, then everything, all the delusion is destroyed. You see? By realizing how is dependent rising, the phenomena, action object phenomena, how is dependent rising. See, mirror labeled by mind, by seeing that, then you can destroy all the delusions. So like that. So this, Rula Roan Chishindo, Timukula, Nature, Tejan Tamche, Timuchum, Jumper Juice. So the body is covered with senses of the body, sense organ. So to all the delusion is covered by ignorance. Is basis of all the delusion rights, as I described, on the basis of ignorance. So, therefore, if you destroy by destroying ignorance, then you destroy all the delusion. If you see, Nagarjuna said, the previous one is Umanship Japa by the Ayadava. The Nagarjuna said, Tenjin Deva Juani, Tona, Timu Juminju, Tejer Baba Kunjiti, Tante Kona Nyavacha. Tenjen Dewa Juani, Tona, Timu Juminju, Tejer Baba Kunjiti, Tante Kona Nyavacha. Nagarjuna saying, if you see the dependent arise, not Tibetan rise, if you see the dependent arising, if you see, then the tona timu jungin. Then you see ignorance doesn't rise. Yeah, ignorance doesn't rise. If you see the dependent arising, then ignorance does not rise. Therefore, with all the effort, Tanti Kona never chance. So, you see, enjoy, only this word, only this talk, dependent arising. Tanti Kona never chance. So find this and enjoy. So this dependent arising is dependent arising, in the meaning of emptiness. Tongba Ni. In English does not complete meaning Tibetan word Tongba Ni, because I think very beginner translators, I think maybe not Geshes, the very beginner translators, not well-studied philosophy like the Geshes. So they know some Dharma and then you translate the English and not complete. The many words are not complete translation. The philosophical terms, only half translate, not, so there are words like this. But now, you see, it has been so much used, so people who study to know. So, Ni is not there. Tongba Ni. Tibetan is Tongba Ni. Not only empty, but Ni is, that translation is only. Tongba Ni in Tibetan. You have to understand. Tong Ni. So, generally empty, so Tongba. Tongba, this is my purse empty of money, so that say my stomach is empty of food or something. Tongba Ni, Tong Ni, Ni is very important word to have together. Tong Ni is how the previous ancient time, the great holy being, the translator, great holy being, the Pandit or the great translator, those great holy being, their holy being, not just ordinary being, great holy being. They translated very in Tibetan the Dharma teachings and from Sanskrit, very meaningful way, in short words, but so rich, like that. You see. So Ni, why is it not only like English, only empty? Why Ni is it that put there? It's cut to ordinary emptiness. It's cut to ordinary emptiness. So when they say Tong Ni, it's only the emptiness of the true existence, the existing from inside, existing by nature, the real one, emptiness of the real one, emptiness ultimate nature of the I, emptiness of the I, not that at all. not contradict the existence. It's the emptiness of the real I. I describe it, so you know that. The hallucination. No, emptiness of that which doesn't exist. Not emptiness of I, no. So, ni, cut. It's a cut word. Ordinary emptiness. The cut word. So, not ordinary emptiness, but is like purse is empty of money, not that. So, the purse is empty of the real purse. Purse empty of real purse. Truly isn't purse. Money is empty of real money. That. You see, after I explained the real I, with that is natural. All that, everything has to be understood like that. So one time you can go to a supermarket, department store, just giving example, but anyway, pilgrimage, sightseeing, whatever. Not just that, but sightseeing in pilgrimage, in meditation. Your mind is in meditation. Continuously as much as possible. So emptiness of those three meditations I explained to you. That's become great. It's become great. You see, how to say, really, how to say, pilgrimage, but at the same time, your mind is meditation. You see, emptiness. One of the most important Buddha Dharma, the most important, one of the most important, three principal aspects of path to enlightenment. You see, the less bigger path, and then Paramita Path Sutra, Mahayana Path, the Mahayana Path Sutra, Mahayana Path Tantra, the essence, very essence. You see. Even you go sightseeing, whatever. Mind meditation. It's incredible. So happy life, unbelievable. In a happy life. You see, there's no hatred, there's no clinging, all this mess in the garbage, you see. This garbage, we've been living this garbage from beginning of samsara. So that's why we've been suffering in the six realms on, no beginning. And no, if you don't realize, if you don't practice Dharma in this life, don't realize particular, if you do not understand the emptiness, we do not meditate emptiness or realize ultimate nature of the wisdom and directly perceive this. Otherwise, our samsara has no end. Your suffering has no end. Your depression has no end. Your cancer has no end. All the suffering, no end. Like that, say, like that, sort of, like that. See, so even you're doing business in shop, well, I mean, whatever you're doing, my mind came in meditation like this. So this is just emptiness, about emptiness. Tong-len. So you cut the ordinary emptiness. This. The Chujin. Let's see. Yeah. So the only emptiness of the eye is empty of real eye, like that. Particular one. So it doesn't come in English, but because you use for so many years, just emptiness, so then people, I mean, they depend on context, people, then they, studying or heard Dhamma, so they understand what to. So they I just mentioned there. Nagarjuna said, Tenjing Dewa Jungati, Tenjing Dewa Jungde Jawayin, Sungu Zuki, Jeba Samote, Kange Dini Yangda Tongate, Sanje Tini, Pan Chodu Tong. This way, Nagarjuna's word. There's in danger. Sam Rinpoche, number Jangwe, Rinpa, Shechavi, Jingiksa. Nagarjuna's advice. Graduate aspect, graduate the training of the aspect of pressure thought. This is what's called that. The thinking with letter. So Nagarjuna said, the dependent arising is all the victorious ones, Buddha, all the victorious ones, the treasure of holy speech, treasure of holy speech or treasure of teaching, that which is cherished, most profound. Kange teni yangda tonga te, anyone who sees this, then will see the Buddha. Will see the Buddha itself. Will see the supreme, will see the will see the Buddha itself supreme way, I'm not sure. Supreme. All this. So, so I want to say, so the last word about Bodhichitta, Dungon Sunji, Ngda Jian Course, no Nyembe, to do Jirunki. So, but you see, believing the I, the fear of the poisonous snake. Then you see, the Muslim then the fear of three sufferings, the experiences, so the very strong fear, very strong fear, very deep, strong fear. Then of three suffering, three types of suffering, then you see circles continuously. So you experience suffering, pain, suffering, change, pervasive, compound suffering, pain, the suffering of birth, suffering old age, suffering sickness, suffering death. So like that, you see, support, and then like for human beings, separating from desirable object, meeting the undesirable object. Then if you found the desirable object, could not get satisfaction, then there's three sufferings, or five or three, I'm sure, the aggregates mentioned. So 8 types of sufferings. Lama I think. So, the suffering of pain. Then all the samsara pleasures, all the samsara pleasure, the music, songs, the food, clothing, house, sleeping pleasure, the sex pleasure, whatever that, so much, all this, and then cannot continue as Dharma happiness. Dharma happiness you can continue, you can develop. But samsara happiness you can't continue, then it becomes suffering pain. You can't continue, you can't develop. But Dharma happiness you can develop, and you can achieve nirvana, you can achieve a peerless happiness, full enlightenment. Also like that. So then, so because that happiness, nature of suffering, that's why you can't continue, you can't develop. Suffering and change. Then those two sufferings come from the pervasive compound suffering. Chapa tujiki tunga. Pervasive compounding suffering. So as his one has said, often the aggregates is under the control of delusion and karma. So this is totally pervaded by suffering. That's one thing. Then what is mentioned in the text is this aggregates are contaminated seed of delusion and karma by that it is pervaded by suffering. This whole aggregate is pervaded by suffering because it's a contaminated seed of delusion and karma. So pervasive, compounding suffering, because from the seed of delusion karma, then rises again, compound again, the sufferings and delusions from that seed. So this life suffering, future life suffering, rebirth, like that. So like that, you see. So the from that you see after the I is mere level by mind, and then after the second so the project negative imprint which we have in the mind by planted by past ignorance, then projects immediately the hallucination, the real I, then you see, then we believe 100% that is true, then there's you see, then from there, then the sufferings rises. Then, so elaborately should explain the 12 link. From here, starting 12 link from ignorance troubling, dependent related limb, then then how we are circling in samsara, all that, but however, then, so of course you are studying now, middle teaching, middle Lamdrim, so maybe those studied in the past, and so on. That's also good to read Lamdrim, so that's to learn the essence of teaching. So then three types of suffering rises. Then so much fear, you see. So by believing the snake, then rises this incredible fear. So then the fear, meaning the three types of suffering. Oh, then it's a Jian course, then one after another, then no end. Oh, like that, you see, no beginning, no end. Then this life you don't practice Dharma, don't realize emptiness, then our samsara suffering has no end. Then like that. I want to tell here, since I was going through the quotation, as a Buddha said, heaps of teaching. Chukun milam dumada, then being over jiang me, mejang now you mobile, mobile shamba majang. Oh, this need to be write down. Best is write down in your heart. Write down in your heart. Chugum Jumata. So after my explanation, then you can understand easier. Chugun, all the phenomena like dream and illusion. Oh, that's great meditation. Fantastic meditation. Just hours and days, weeks, months and years, wow, we can mention that. Mind is so peaceful, but so blissful, so peaceful. So, even somebody is bathing you, complaining you, even somebody is praising you so much, there is no clinging, hate. No. So you're looking all the phenomena like dream, like illusion. So how? Nothing to get angry. There's no way. Nothing makes you angry. Nothing makes you attached. So your mind is really in holiday. From the ignorance, from the attachment, so many delusions. From all the delusions, you are having holiday, vacation, real holiday, real holiday. You understand? Sorry. I'm just talking like baby. My talk is like baby, Baby, okay? So sorry for that. Sugar milk, I explained before. You see? Sugar milk, oh, amazing. Then next one, there's nothing, the essence, nature of truth, nature of truly existing. There's nothing, such the atom existing from its own side. There's nothing such even the atom. Nature of it truly existing. There's nothing even such. Maybe the baby woke up. The nature of truly existent. Nature of truly existent. Fantastic. So you see, so you're not suffering in the hallucination. So much attachment, anger, so you're totally free. See, in the thinking the ultimate, so mejang is even things do not exist. You see, there's nothing exists. The nature of true existence. You see, so mejang. So even they don't exist. Mejang, even they don't exist. But appearing, the causative phenomena appearing. Is it like now here? This is exactly described. Like at home, your home, like the beach, wherever you are. So, you see, but appearing, the phenomena, the causative phenomena appearing. So, then don't cling. So much cling. Don't cling. I don't know how to say it in English. Don't cling. Maybe it's a little bit. So much, too much. Don't cling so much. Or this word, even just this word, it's a great meditation. You don't need many words. You just need few effective words. Meditate on that. You can meditate this for. Meditate this meditation whole life. Yeah, even after you realize, then you have to develop. So, yes, the Buddha said. Then, sorry, I mentioned, then I finish. This Buddha said in heaps of teaching Tong, Dala Puyu Noryeche, Shivanani Separchi, Dajang Dala Yemen, Buddha Noni Karachi. I read this end of the Su also, but I didn't get done morning the charity trip, 100 ghosts. I do this, then that Rinpoche, I met in Singapore, Rinpoche, you are doing this, the Rinpoche says, do Zambala water. Then this is more effective after the water you did Zambala, then make charity of Prata is much more effective. use beneficial for preta, so then I do the Zambala. I didn't do Zambala before, just preta. I know there's so much suffering, so I was just mainly doing that. Water through Zambala, but this time so long I didn't get done. So tried to do, but this time Tao was there. So there's in the past tried to do all the depends certain times. So anyway, so that's very good. So this is also like giving teaching to the spirits. And smell eaters, intermediate stage beings, smell eaters, intermediate stage beings. The example is people then died and didn't find the after birth. So they call that smell eaters. So it's the teaching for them after giving food, smell, then you teach Dharma. So they say, anyway, Dala Puyo, Norwich, Chibanan, Samaraj, Dajan, Dala, Yemena, Podan, Kalashi. See, people believe, I have a son. You know, the Kaswara, I don't know about Russian, but I think maybe it's, I'm not sure, Chinese and who else? Chinese, you see, the also India, Budgaya, I heard Budgaya, the villagers, and so the son, you see, then family don't have to make much expense when they're waiting, so things. Other people who have a girl, they have to do the expenses. So even for poor people, they have to spend 100,000 rupees. The gardener of Root Institute Budgaya told me this will cost. So I don't remember whether I paid some money or not. So anyway, he told me that just poor people, and so that there's a lot of misconceptions. The people will suffer so much. And so, yeah, so they get girl, what they do is from baby time, they don't give food. When they less and less food. And then slowly, let that girl, baby die. This is what the villagers, they do. Because of some son, then they don't have to, I think especially for the wedding, I think. So some problem, there's so much a misconception. So I thought to change that misconception. We have well, I think the Idriyanas, this is to start this first leprosy project. Then now went to the government. Now some sick people on the TB and things like that. So there, she has 2 schools before. Then that was what one school she had. So I thought maybe those parents of the school, if 1 or 2 accept, don't have to pay money for the, on the marriage, the girl go marry the son, so don't pay money if they kind of accept each other. If they do that, probably I may have to give you some present for the money, probably. But so, if 2, 3 people accept, then slowly start more and more. They don't have to pay money. So this misconception just total knowledge, power trip, kind of man's power trips, I guess, sort of that. So to start to eliminate the wrong mind, wrong concept, the Kaswara, especially all day. So I thought to start like that, but it didn't happen so far to talk, to actually probably I may have to give some present to the family, I guess. So anyway, so in Bodh Gaya, in the village, they do. The girls, the less and less food, then they die, let die. So, yeah, very bad. So the maybe also Chinese in China, I think sun, I don't know the reasons, but anyway, so so they must be that they what mention girl, what mention son, but those countries and dollar. So ordinary people think I'm son, oh I'm wealth. Chiban is somebody. Chiban is sentient children. Children doesn't mean this doesn't mean the body. This means mind. Chiba means they who believe, who follow the ignorance, who believe what ignorance believes, what follow the wrong root of samsara. The ignorance and holding the true existence, believing the true existence. You see, follow that, who follow to that wrong concept, so that they are called children. They're called children. Children play, children does things which doesn't make sense. You see, children. Baby, the children, you see. So using that example. So they who follow, who believe their category, or the ignorant belief, you see, you follow to that. So they're called children. The children, they believe like this. This is children believe like that. In reality, Dajantala, even I, Dajanda, Daja, even the, you don't have even the I. There's no real I even for you. There's no real I for you, as I described before. It's a hallucination, as I told you before. Dajantala, Yamana. So, the real I you don't have. Dajantala, Yamana. So, how is it possible you have sun in the world? How is it possible? Even you don't have the real I. So, how can you have sun in the world? Means the real sun in the real world. You see? Not possible. You have real sun, real world? No. Even atoms, as I mentioned before. No. In reality, like this. So, the real I, you don't have the real I. Then is it real me? How can there be real me? I and my, is it? My, real my. Don't exist. Without I, how they can be my? You understand? So, without I means the real I. Okay? So, how can there be real me? No way. Dadang dani nyamse na nyawa lemba gajushin. Tezepani, gyawase. Then I and mine, both ceases. So the real I and the real mine, both ceases. You see, realize not true, empty. Not all that, then even you see the concept, ignorance, the wrong concept, you see, cease. Both, you see, cease, ignorance. Then nyawa lamba gagyurshin, you see, taking nyawa lamba, taking rebirth. By the cause of delusion karma, taking rebirth, ceases, stops. That's happening. When that ceases, then the rebirth is stopped. Samsara rebirth is stopped. What else? Kasani. Then in the Guya Samaja, it explains. In the root Tantra text, Guya Samaja, this very important word, Kyewa Mele, Tamjeje, Kyezam Nile, Kyewa Me. Kyewa Mele, Tamjeje. So, from the no birth, then all are born. From no birth, all are born. From the mere birth, there is no birth. From the mere birth, from mere birth, there is no birth. So, though actually those two are talking same, one thing, but you see, but elaborate, different words. Kyewa mele tamje jes. So, from no birth, all are born. So, from no birth means. From no birth means there's no real birth. You see, there's no real birth. So from that, then all are born. So that is merely labeled. That birth is all are born. That all are born is merely labeled by mind. Birth merely labeled by mind. So. From no birth, all the birth happened. All are born. From no birth, all are born. So, first you understand. Second, so means middle-level birth. Middle-level phenomena, you see, and then middle-level birth. So that means middle-level, you see, birth, middle-level existence, middle-level cessation, jaganism. So the second word, same, exactly same. Kyetzam nili, this is like commentary of the first one. Kyetzam nili, kyewa me. So, Kyetzam nili, kyewa me, from, you see, from the mere birth, there is no birth. From the mere birth, there is no birth. So, from the mere birth is reality, of course. Then, kyewa me is that there is no kyewa me, that is the real birth. There is no from the mere birth. From the mere birth, there is no birth. So you see, the birth is mere level by mind. So therefore, there is no real birth. It's meaning that there's no real birth, you see? Truly existing or existing from existing by nature, the real birth. There's no real birth. All that. So it's a it's a matter very interesting, but it's true. It's just the same. It's the same meaning of the first one. Like that. I just want to tell this, some talk now, so opportunity to mention. So anyway, for example, while you're walking beach, one way is Bodhichitta. So these sentient beings, all these people, numberless creatures in the ocean, size mountain, so small, so tiny. And then all these negative people, they've been suffering. They don't know. They've been suffering one after another, the 6 realms, from beginningless rebirth, all the suffering. The 6 realms, from beginningless rebirth, from beginningless samsara rebirth, they've been suffering. Amazing. Without beginningless samsara. From beginningless samsara. Lama-te. You see, they haven't met Dharma. They haven't received perfect human rebirth. Educated consciousness happened. Haven't met Guru, revealing perfect Guru, revealing unlisting path to enlightenment. They haven't met. No, they haven't met Dharma. Third, they haven't met Guru, revealing unlisting path to enlightenment. So, no opportunity to practice Dharma at all. So, totally, their concept is totally opposite Dharma. Just only believe this life. Only walk with this life. Nothing else. Only walk with this life. Happiness of this life. It's meant to be happiness for this life, but it's all, but only causing suffering. It's meant for the happiness of this life, whatever they do, but causing suffering. But real causing suffering. 너 준준당라 지지죠 참바등 이제 가자. 근데 보디치타 따라지. 나 대화 되잖아. 띠무에. 가자. 대주라 다들 좀. Even though desire happiness, or desire for happiness, but due to ignorance, so huge, ignorance is like iron mountain, so hard, ignorance, due to ignorance, so, Due to ignorance, they destroy the cause of happiness. Like enemy, all the time. They run away from the cause of happiness. They always destroy with anger, heresy, ill will. Always destroy the cause of cause of happiness. So, for example, every time they get angry, depending on whom they get angry, then you see, or if, for example, if a bodhisattva get somebody who is not bodhicitta get angry for 1 second to a bodhisattva, then that person destroys good karma collected 1,000 years ago by making charity to the sentient beings, making offering to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Or they destroy, by arousing anger to a bodhisattva, destroys merits collected 1,000 years ago, destroys that much merit, 1,000 years. So then there's Buddha, then there's Guru, then there's so non-Bodhisattva get angry to Bodhisattva 1 second or destroys that much merit. So then anger comes out so many times, even one day, then heresy, ill will destroy the merit. The example like that, they destroy the cause of merit due to ignorance. And then you see, day and night keep so busy their life to create the cause of suffering. Thinking, working for happiness, but due to ignorance, and then day and night totally keep busy to create the cause of suffering. All that is the result of that. So you see, again there, all those numberless creatures in the river, in the ocean, and then those all those negative, all those people, they have to suffer without end. You see, they have to suffer, experience suffering, samsara, 6 realms, without end, again. So you walk in the beach while you are generating compassion. Then you can also, this is at the end, in the conclusion, so freedom from oceans of suffering, samsara, bring to enlightenment by myself alone. Therefore, I must practice bodhicitta. Therefore, I must achieve enlightenment. Achieve enlightenment. What is bodhicitta? For the sentient being. See, then you collect more than sky merits. More than sky merits. If you generate bodhicitta, you do palms like this, then therefore may I achieve enlightenment for all sentient beings. Or then you collect merit good karma, cause of happiness, more than sky. So it is mentioned in the Lama Adisha, in the 11th path to enlightenment. Also, Nagarjuna mentioned in the Nagarjuna mentioned, I've forgotten the I didn't remember. So mentioned also. Also, Lama Adesha also there mentioned. Actually, it's from Sutra. Panchika Shiva dollars. Panching request Buddha. So Kange Cheme, Tangyeji. Kange Cheme, Tangyeji, Rinjen Twini, Gangjeji. jiden gona puawe kange tamu jaje 장주 돈에 샘제나 접었더니 제발 파 달아다니 맞지소 kangemis anybody 제메탄이지 the river Ganga is very wide and wrong. The number of the sand of the river Ganga, that means the world fill up with jewels, 7 types of jewels, fill up with jewels. Then dunye kanche jide gola puwe. Then make offering to the Buddhas. Jidengo, savior of the world. Jidengo, savior of the world. Jidengo la puwe. Then kange somebody put palms together at the heart. Tamu jaye de 장주 돈에 샘제나 then general bodhichitta. Because for the benefit of sentient beings, the freedom from oceans of samsara suffering bring the enlightenment by myself. Therefore, I must reach enlightenment. Generally precious toward enlightenment. Then put up arms together. Oh, this offering is a much more excellent. Much more excellent. Exalted. Much more exalted. It has no end. It has no limit, no end. Oh, the number of atoms of river Ganga, then in the world, you fill up with the 7 types of jewel metal offering to Buddha. This benefit is so small. Oh, hi. Oh, so Bodhichitta, you collect merit more than sky. Oh, you can do it and see it like that. So while you're walking, you can meditate like that. Instead of rising attachment to all that thing. All the mess, all the mind become a mess, from beginning to birth, mess. Also, you general compassion, develop compassion to wherever you look at ocean, the sentient beings, all the people, generate the etc. Very deep compassion. Then you can walk. Then you collect so much unbelievable merit, purification. By general compassion, wow, that's the best purification. So I mentioned one thing, then stop here. Now then, the general compassion is the best purification. Asanga went to meditate in the cave. You see, Metiya Buddha. 12 years he did, but nothing happened. Then he came back. He saw in the road wounded dog. Yes, wounded dog. And then wounded dog. And then he saw, he got unbelievable compassion. Then he gave away his life. He cut the raw thigh. Flesh there for the worms, maggots to eat. You see, what was they would die. So he did that. Then he went to pick up by closing eye. He could not pick up with the tongue any maggots. So he opened the eye. He's no longer a dog. Wounded dog is Maitreya Buddha. So only then there's unbelievable compassion generated. Only then he saw Maitreya Buddha. 12 years he retreated in the cave. He didn't see anything. Didn't happen anything. Oh, you have to understand that. Oh, you have to understand why. Why? Not in the cave. Why? Oh, in the road. It's so wonderful. You have to pick up the importance. All that. You see? Somebody live in the cave. Oh, for years, don't talk, don't meet people, don't sleep. That's what can be cause of the Lord illness. I mean, if you don't Dharma, if you don't know how to meditate, if you don't know Dharma, if you don't know how to meditate, if you don't know Dharma, it's like this. So many people are like this. So I was in Tibet, I was Bhutan, recent time I was 1 month in Bhutan. So the famous was one very important place, holy place, where people normally second one but to purify. They do 100 second one but one this. So there was some people doing retreat, reciting mantras and things. So I don't know that after practice Dharma, that's so important, I do know how to practice Dharma. So I met some, they were standing outside. So there was one old man, I was telling him the 3 levels of motivation, in the road. So to not waste their life, so the I've forgotten my talk. What did I say? Before the Bhutan.
It's coming back to Asanga and
Oh, yeah. So, Sangha. So then he saw Maitreya Buddha after that. Then he grabbed Maitreya Buddha, asking, why didn't you for a long time? So Maitreya Buddha's answer, yes, I was in the cave all the time. Then prove, you spit it in the cave, so all these marks, he showed the marks that Asanga spit it, yeah, so the proof, so then what do you want? He said, Asanga said, I want teaching. Then Maitreya Buddha took him to the Bodhichitta Pure Land, not the Bodhichitta ordinary Bodhichitta, the Sura realm, not the Pure Land Bodhichitta, away from that. So one 50 years for human beings, but one morning Bodhichitta gave the 5 teachings of Maitreya Buddha, the Abesamanakarika, Udatantra, then ornaments. Ornaments, things like that, 5. Then he came down the world, he wrote 5 commentaries, sadhana. On the base, after that, so many beings, so many human beings, so many become enlightened after that. On the basis of Maitreya Buddha teachings, Asanga teachings. Oh, you have to understand that. So up to now, so many actualized tantric paths, so many actualized the paramita path, the bodhichitta, the emptiness body, the tangda, minor sutra path, even though it's the arahata shiva, all the reciprocal path, numberless things happened. Asanga, from the Asanga or general compassion to a dog. You have to understand all this unbelievable benefits. So also we receive Lamrim teachings and also from that. Then Lama Atisha wrote the Lamb of the Pattern, then the Lamrim teachings after that happened, more simplified to the essence body. We received that teachings further, also from the Asanga, so great compassion. Now you have to understand what Dharma practice, what to not harm others, to help others, the compassion. You have to keep in the mind. That's most important. That's okay. So sorry. So sorry. Yeah. Maybe pee. Kaza kuda da. Don't have our left. What? Should do what? I think maybe I'll do both tomorrow. In the preparation and initiation both. You can do also one day. The Gushikara has some other things about checking dreams, all things given, but you can do also in one day. So like that. Then there's a little bit time, then I talk with the medicine Buddha. But, what about that? Okay. Maybe late to go to pee-pee? Yeah, yes, I speak.
Ro
You see, for example, you understand. When you get angry, you see, suddenly, oh, you think of the I, how the I exists. The I is merely labeled by the mind. Suddenly when you think that, when you bring your conscience, your thinking, your conscience, bring back from outside distraction, back to inside. How is the I, see? So the I is merely imputed by mind. So suddenly when you think that exists in your name. Suddenly when you think that, anger is gone. You know, before, that's a real enemy. Oh, somebody will get angry to me. Somebody will look at me bad with the eyes, or somebody whom I gave water or tea or something that didn't thank to me, or things like that. There's a real enemy outside. A real enemy outside. So harm me. You see? Harm me, the real I. You think the real I harmed somebody. But suddenly you think, what is the I? What's the merely imputed by me? So when you think that, the anger is gone. Oh. As soon as you believe real I, that projected by the ignorance, wrong concept, ignorance, the holding truth accident, what's the root of samsara. Oh, what ignorance believes. Oh, the real I. Yeah. Oh, you see, anger is gone. Oh, when you think of reality, that, you see, as long as you believe real I, as long as you believe real, or the ignorance belief, the anger goes on. Oh, goes on. Oh, the attachment goes on, the anger goes on. Oh, you understand? Oh, like that. So, you see, like that. So, you see, so it's like this, as I explained, the I. So, first of all, there's after merely labeled I, then projected by the ignorance, this real I, you see, hallucination. And they believed in that. Then from that, then it got then see on the basis of that, and then outside object, you see, believed truly existent, not person's body or person's, then material, whatever. So the attachment rises. So there's a real object that exists from that. Then attachment rises for that, or anger rises for that, all that. Pride rises, all the delusion rises. I understand, all the delusion rises, okay? So all the delusion rises on the basis of false object, which is not there. Believed by ignorance, okay? Projected by ignorance, believed by ignorance. So if somebody blames you, somebody abuses you, somebody gives spank you, or somebody gives you spank, or if somebody gives you spank, then you immediately put that in prison, or you ask for $100,000 or this, things like that, or the person, the organization, or that, you see, then the person abuses a person, whatever, you get angry, then you think they harmed me, the real I. Or then you say, come back, whatever you can do. Then even they put in the prison, kill that person, then, crush that person with the hammers or whatever you want to do. You see, all kinds of... sorry. But you see, from there, First World War happened. Second World War happened. It came from that ignorance. Believing the real I. Came from that. I think I heard it started with one person, or two persons or something. First started for a problem with that. Then it's somehow with World War, First World War, then the Second War. So that killed many millions of people. It happened in the world time. There's Motivaton, there's Hitler, different history happened at different time, and many millions of people killed. And people put in the train and got suffocated by things, and children thrown in the fire, and all kinds of millions of people killed each time. That happened. History happened by one person who had the power. So from that person, the ignorance and believing the real I was not there. Can't find it from the tip of the hairs down the toes, nowhere in the world. If you meditate, if you research, if you check scientifically, all like that. Like that. So, the million people, the old people, the young people, the children, in Singapore, you see, I heard when the Japanese came, the Japanese came here, they tried to put up their sword, and then they put a child on the sword, like that, you see. I heard there was done like that. Anyway, what they believed by ignorance is real I. It's harm to me, somebody is saying bad to me, and the real I, somebody is saying bad to me, somebody did this and this, that. You see, then you see harm to me, so then you regard the enemy. Then you do anything what you can to kill. So then from that, as a coming result, from that one action harming to a person, then you experience suffering result for, then you get killed for 500 lifetimes. By killing one living being, in result, you get killed 500 lifetimes. Like that. Then also depends on how you have killed other beings, so much suffering, then even could be more. So anyway, suffering. So there, like that, see, like that. So unbelievable, fearful. They believing the the real I believe by ignorance, projected by ignorance and believe. Then was how much negative karma, so much harm to the sentient beings. Then come to war, then civil war, then between society, I don't know. That. Unbelievable showers. I mean, rainfalls and negative karma. Okay, so this ignorance, the root of samsara, is so unbelievable, fearful. So it is mentioned that. Okay, don't say much. I want to tell this. Bodhisattva Thubten Norbu said, "Dunga nazo melam pushitar, chunang dambarswa atang che, tejili mitun jedang tebise chuba dawa jasi naling." Oh, that's so important. Don't forget this. Dunga nazo melam pushitar. So, whereas suffering, like in the dream, your son died in the dream. But you don't recognize this dream, you don't recognize, it's real. And then your son died, so worry, fear, oh, you have so wrinkles in the white, all the hairs under white, and so what the problem, the son died, that, so, like that. So the only cherished most died. So that is the example. So believing is real, not knowing dream, no. Not dream is, if you don't dream, no sorrow, no worry. But believing the real, what you dream is real. That. Then where is so much suffering you have then you say, look at like that, your son died in the dream. Not like that. See? So you say, you believe in what you dreamt and it's real. Then from that, so much worry, fear, all this happened. So all this conclusion is chunang dembarsumya atangche. So the hallucinated appearance, chunang, hallucinated appearance, by holding it is true. Chunang dembarsumya. The hallucinated appearance, by holding it is true. Like the hallucinated eye, you see the real eye, you see, which is not there, and then you believe that is true. That's like that. True, the hallucinated appearance, believing true. Atangche. Then from there, all the suffering rises. Atangche. All the suffering rises. All the problems of life. All the life problems. Atangche. The meaning is that. So I think maybe so much suffering, then you get a kind of tired, could that meaning. So all the hallucination appearance you believe truly. All the problem crisis, then you suffer. Maybe you get tired of that So what do you do? Therefore, when you meet when you meet between disharmonies. When you meet disharmonious condition, tune is harmonious, mitun is disharmonious. There's maybe other English word, but disharmonious condition when you meet the problems or life problems or suffering, and yeah. True Tawa, looking at it, hallucination. That which is the hallucination. Looking at it, instead of being true, looking at it, the hallucination, that is practice of Bodhisattva. Looking at it, the hallucination. So, you see, your husband left you, your wife left you, or problems with the parents, or something, whatever happened. I'm just giving an example. Or you lost business, all that happened. So, the depression, worry, fear, all that, by believing true. Oh, this is something appearing real, by believing it true. Wow, that's all the worry fears. So, how do you hear? Tuba Tawa, Jasa Lagling. Look at it, the hallucination as it is a hallucination in reality. Oh, that is the Bodhisattva's practice. Wow. Oh, then you have no worry, fear. Oh, you see? Oh, like that. So even your prison, you meditate this. Even you don't know that, justice meditate day and night. You have so much happiness. Various sufferings, like the son in the dream dead. Say, you dream the son dead in the dream. So hallucinate appearance, by believing truly existent, the hallucinant appearance, then you see atangche. So you have to experience all the suffering, all the problems. Therefore, otherwise it was a bit depression, but years, then heart attack, so much problem, then experiences, experiences so much experience, you go to the psychologist, you go to the hospital, people experiences, and they pay, you can't pay money, then borrow money, then the whole life, therefore, when you meet disharmony condition, Truba Tawa, look at the hallucination, as it is hallucination. Truba Tawa, Jaselagling, so that's the practical stuff. Oh, that's, wow, that's any problem you have. Oh, this is how to meditate. How to use emptiness. You understand? The other one, Bodhichitta, unbelievable. Why you experience suffering of all sentient. And then you see, whatever problem you have, may by this, by experience this, may all the sentient beings be free from all the disease, spirit harm, condition, not cause. Negative karma, defilement, collected from beginning to like you recite Om Mani Padme Hum, or you recite that. Wow! Brahma is the problem. May all sentient beings become free from disease, freedom, Digirama, development, and achieving enlightenment. Recite like Om Mani Padme Hum. You see? Instead of so repressed, could not move, could not do anything. Even mundane walk could not do. Instead of that. Then you see, then your life will be so happy, inner happiness. This is your experience problem. Useful? True. That's sentient beings. You understand? You, one person, experience problem. What? Make it useful to every sentient to each living matter. You see? Remember that. Don't forget. Okay, so I think so I think maybe start here. Okay. Thank you very much. That's all. Then maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe not in Tibet or Africa or something. Tomorrow, by the time tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Okay. The candidates. Sheriff dish. Yeah. Sorry. You see, as Papa that the Papang the Jingbo said, is a degenerate time. Is the Sutra way, Sutra side. Who is extremely powerful, grand health, success. I mean, yes, your wishes and all that is the medicine Buddha. From the Tantra, that all your wishes was, you see, to achieve everything that Kasure. Your wishes, and that's Hiruka. From Tantra side, Hiruka. From Sutra side, it is medicine Buddha. So this is amazing. So for any problem you have, as a medicine Buddha practice can be the solution for everything. There's extensive by unbelievable extensive by Thubten Lama, and then there's one by Kachin Yeltsin, the one normally to the center, all that. And then there's also a shorter one composed by Panchen or Chikans. I think there's I'm not sure, third Panchen Lama or something, Dawayan Sama, who achieved enlightenment, the life in a very long time. Then Panchen Chikans is a Dashram monastery. I think it's I'm not sure, second or third or fourth, I'm not sure. So anyway, then the short one, by Kajay got the short one, and then I'm translating now the short one. So the Karasura, the most powerful, I just mentioned something, that you see in Taiwan, there was one Western person, I don't think he was Buddhist, or read lots of books or not like that. So what happened was a medicine Buddha statue, there was this much. And Dr. Edgen, our student, Dr. Edgen, who lived as a monk for a long time, up to now, long time. So he filled up the statue. He filled it up. I don't know, anyway, he filled it up. Then the man got the statue, medicine Buddha. And his medicine is a bathroom. He could not walk, go to bathroom. So there was medicine Buddha statue nearby his pillow. So he just turned like this. Then he saw medicine Buddha in the his medicine was about the bathroom. Now it is in medicine Buddha's hand. In medicine Buddha's hand, holding the medicine that he is supposed to take. Oh, then he got the medicine. Then when he died like this, and then with the two hands like this, at his heart like this, and he passed away. So he passed away the devotion to medicine Buddha. So I'm definitely it's about hydrogen, medicine Dharma, all that thing. The ultimate to go to enlightenment. So all that is not particular Buddhist rule, new Dharma rule, none of that. Totally new. And then in Hong Kong, see the true director, the center in Hong Kong, Chanzeling, Pemba, who is my relative, is a monk, is a recent teacher. But there's another director, a Chinese lady, she does all the money part on buying the center, but they bought the center a long time ago, and all the things about money and then she does. So she always have a headache. For us, it's impossible to bear. I mean, she got used of it every day. Also, sometimes she has much worse, bad weather, all these things. So she had to do, one time she had to do a very big operation of her brain. So she decided only 1 mile of mantra every day. That's all. But during the operation, she had a vision of medicine Buddha. she has a vision of medicine Buddha during that time. And Operation Wonder, okay. Oh, like that. You see, I mean, people helped. Oh, like that. Then also, Geshe Lama Goncho, one teacher from Kapan Monastery who did more than 2,000 units, I think 2,000 units in the mountain. Yeah, like that in his life, different place. So, Kasuri, well, somebody was coma, I think in Singapore or somewhere, coma. Then he gave a picture of Medicine Buddha. And Medicine Buddha picture was put on his bed, on his where his head is, put here above, here, stick it here. So then he woke up from coma. So since he was coma, then one day Medicine Buddha put our practice systems very beneficial to someone said. I searched in since I got a message, something like that, and then also Geshe Lama says what happened. So there's unbelievable. All that help. See your request. So it's unbelievable. So it didn't happen in the text to read the Medicine Buddha's story. I mean the unbelievable. That our life is very short. You see, I mean, some years or some months or some weeks or some days or all of that. So how you we don't know, even tonight it will be survive. I mean, can't say. You don't know, and so therefore you see, then I was practicing Medicine Buddha. Then, but for enlightenment, yes, for enlightenment to help all sentient things free from samsara, bring to enlightenment, yes. But you see, whatever problem you have, then even to Kasura pays by that. You see now, train Medicine Buddha, so like that. So if you don't do, then Kasura. It's like you throw the wish crown jewel away, Instead of using, you throw away. So like that. So not practicing medicine for that. So that. So the most very wise thing to do. Okay. Thank you very much. Good night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Okay. Rinpoche Maje Wana Jeju Jeba Nyemba Meba Kone Bundu Ebe Ora Jo Adne Tonye Tawa Rinpoche Maje Wana Jeju Jeba Nyemba Konda Konda Baba Chokandri Rabe Kubi Shinga Nebinanda Wamari Jere Sawantin Tinkadri Shabesi Debatu Tinkyuji Tonya Ninja Sumdu Jivala Tonya Ninja Sumdu Jivala Checha Santa Kanja Tandu Chanda Bemo Tentika Tola So Anda Doshi Dolun Jojo Nandati Tera Kundu Jawa Tonga Veda Jushi Nyamaz Javanga Bella Tantinya like a Jeta Yando Amajuchi, Nanda Tamechina, a danger to Javang into Jeta Donjukin and to the lot of Javitan and Javaju, but then Amaju Jeta walk with on with the Jeta the Jit and Jotamuj, the Dragonanda Juva Japan, the Lamin, Nambatava, like a Jeta Yamotami, Jeta, Lamichela, Sana Juva show. Until all the past, present, which are made, sentient being, Buddhas, all this beds which exists, man, do not exist from its own side. May the I who do not exist from its own side achieve the Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. Lead all the sentient things who do not exist from its own side. To that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone who do not exist from its own side. Jaman Baya Chita Chambata Kundo Sangbo Deya De Jinda Teta Kunji Chitundal Gawatita Tanjera Tungo Tutu Shebe Jawa Tanji Jingo Wakana Chutunga Wadi Daya Geve Sawa Sambo Chuchira Tungo Wadi Chuye Jawa Tunga Wadi Chuta Namba Peva Taki Chita Machiwa Tunyama Sawa Chuo Tata Chinge Tutunda Chebe Tunyana Tani Jawa Tamba Yere Boyo.
Page 26. You who uphold the securest moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of hope, sustaining Savior of myself and others, your